you probably make or are interested in animations, but it takes too much time. So I'm going to help you out with actions you can take to speed up the animating process. But first we need a good mental approach of our situation. The man who studies books, though he may not own a volume, makes them his own far more completely than the bibliomaniac who spends a fortune in filling his library. This may be the situation we are in, if it is material, financial-wise, or just the quantity of your experience. This does not mean that you have to apply to art school or whatever. I have a few more points that will give us a head start, so bear with me. If you are like me, you probably make more animations that contains human figures. So as the many YouTube videos, I also have to break it to you. We need to learn atonomy. I am also victim of inconstancy, so you are not alone. Hold on before you click off this video. It may not be that bad, hear me out. When you're doing life drawing, you're all alone. One of the main reasons animators, once they become animators, don't like to spend their evenings and spare time life drawing is because it's not a collaborative operation. The main reason why everything goes slow is the amount of information while animating is frying our brains. So yes, again, we need to learn atonomy. A child learns 1 plus 1 before 150 plus 136 so that it can simplify the higher numbers in ones if necessary. If we actually learn how the body works, we will go through our animation quicker. It may go slow in the beginning. Why? Because our brains is used to draw wrong. What makes the animation quote unquote ugly or not consistent? Learn simple atonomy, or learn to simplify, I should say. I have a weekly plan I go through that you also can follow. The ideal and fastest way is to draw every day for 10 minutes, and each day draw a body part attached to another. So if you draw the forearm, you add the rest of the arm as well. If you draw the shoulders, you draw the chest as well. You see in animation, everything is in the eye of the beholder. Some frames that have no change in drawings, our brains process them differently in movement. So if we can maybe not always draw as clean, but place the body parts correctly together, we will go through it much faster. So for example, today is the torso, so I will add the belly as well. You can use Pose Maniacs or Pinterest. Now I look at a drawing and then only look at my canvas. I try to remember what I saw while drawing. By trying to remember, it will stay in your head like a book in a library and will be of use later on in your own animation. The simple figure. I have learned this myself from another YouTuber. Link will be in bio, but I will keep it short. You can apply this already while learning atonomy in your animations, so you don't lose the flow of it. These are the simple figures you can use and basically turn in space and make any pose. I have used this method a lot by now because the figure similarity stays the same, which is easy to track and makes the animation appear smoother. Plus I can draw faster because the frames are most likely the same. In my first stream I have showed this. You can see in the different actions that the simple pose is applied. Now how do we apply all of this? Reference, if you really want to improve fast. Reference animations is key. Draw on it, draw over it. What is better in my opinion? Just learn from what is already there. Sometimes it is easier to walk on a path than to carve your own and to walk on it after while you are already broken and tired. I have done this myself and will continue to do it. It can be Sakugaburu or Twitter, really anything. And it is applicable in your own work as well. The methods I told, which you may or may not already know, allows us to learn while create new stuff faster. Draw less frames and draw on the go. Thank you for staying this long in the video. Now I will show you some tips I like to apply. When I draw animations, I do it on the go, so I don't really draw the end position, rather draw how I'm gonna get there. This way I'm not limited and work on one thing at a time. This way I can also quickly go over the already drawn frames to get the feel of it. Sometimes I don't end up as I imagined, but it is much better and smoother. And when I do this, I draw more frames close to each other at the begin position and a few at the end. Only if needed I will add frames in between, or I will just change the timing of each frame. Filling in. If you like to give your animation some colors, Blender is the way to go. Just add a new layer and hide all the rest you don't want to fill in. Click on the minus button. I don't fully master it yet, but when you have a lot of gaps, I just lower the precision. If it doesn't work from the first try, try some more, otherwise just fill it in yourself. But it will be less frames than before and more time saved. Before I end the video, I want to thank you all. I was so happy reaching 50 subs and we are at 166 already. Thank you for the comments. I read all of them. Sorry for the delay or long wait, I should say. I try to mix animating, YouTube, work, and school, so please give me some time to get used to it. Regardless, you guys are amazing. Love y'all. 5-star animations.